Top Summer Beauty Picks 2024 for women over the age of 50. Hey, Sophie here, and I'm really excited to share with you what I have in my little summer tote here, the products that I'm using and loving this year. As a postmenopausal woman, we really want to be using products that are completely non-toxic. So I've been going on about non-toxic skincare products ever since my first book launched 16 years ago on Oprah, and it was really one of the first books, or I would say exposés, to what is actually in our beauty products and our personal care products, and that there are all these chemicals, and they are now known as xenoestrogens. And the word xeno means foreign, meaning it's something, a chemical that your body doesn't recognize or really know what to do with. And it is an endocrine, these chemicals are endocrine disruptors, and we want to avoid them as much as we possibly can. And when we are in menopause, or when we're postmenopausal, it is even more important because we become more sensitive. We all become more sensitive to chemicals. A lot of us have skin sensitivities, food sensitivities. Our body, begins to break down things that we were more resilient against when we were younger. We are no longer. Our skin dries out. And then the barrier of our skin, which is there to protect us, doesn't protect us as well. So even more of these pollutants can come in. So I think it requires extra care and vigilance to make sure we're using really pure and natural ingredients when we are a little bit older, a little bit more mature. So I'm going to go through what I am using right now this summer, and I think you're really going to enjoy this little lineup of products. So first thing in the morning when I get up after I've had a shower, and I do a very light cleanse in the shower, sometimes just a little bit of warm water on my face. I get out of the shower. First thing that needs to go on the face is vitamin C serum. Now, I've tried hundreds of serums over the years. I've even made my own. I've got DIY vitamin C serum videos. But my favorite serum that I am using now that I absolutely love is the Vitamin C Plus Brightening Moisture Fluid. This is by Sunshine Botanicals, and it is over and above one of the best vitamin C products I have ever tried. As is the case with a lot of these products that I'm showing you, I'm just headlining the main ingredient that's in it. But when you look at the sophistication of all the products, the formulations that I'm showing you today, I really urge you to do so, to go look at the website, because you'll see that the formulations are sophisticated and beautiful and so intentionally sort of formulated and put together. And it's no exception with this Vitamin C Plus Brightening Fluid. What vitamin C does is it helps to synthesize collagen in your skin. Also, it's important to put it on first thing in the morning because it builds up protection in your skin against UVA and UVB damage. So it is non-negotiable that every single morning I use a vitamin C serum, and this is the one that I use. It goes on, just so easily. Serums, I'm quite fussy about serums because I don't want one that's greasy. I don't want it sticky. This just goes on so beautifully like silk, and then it absorbs very quickly. So within 60 seconds, it's gone, it's absorbed, it's in my skin, and I'm ready to apply my next product. So the next product in the summer is protection. So I immediately want to think of moisturizing and protecting. So I have found, and this is new to me this year, is the Sun Love. It's an everyday mineral sunscreen by Anne Marie, and it is SPF 20. It's an antioxidant rich moisturizing sunscreen that is absolutely sublime. First off, all of Anne Marie formulations, and again, do go look at her website, because she takes natural organic skincare to a whole new level of purity. And so her products really are extraordinary. She uses essential oils in almost all of her products, and the essential oils are the real thing. You have to be careful, because a lot of skincare products and perfumes and things, it's like, oh, it's lavender or it's essential oils, but they're not real, they're synthetic. And if they're synthetic, then that very likely is going to have parabens in it, which are endocrine disruptors. So you want to make sure that you've got the real thing. Not only is it going to smell beautiful and subtle and rich, I can always tell if something's a real essential oil, but it's also going to have the therapeutic benefits as well. So this sunscreen is all of that. It goes on, you just need one little pump here, it goes on white, and then after you've rubbed it in, just for a few seconds, the white completely disappears, and you feel very well moisturized. Cannot get over the scent of this, it's just so lovely. And this I use on my face, my neck, and my chest, my décolleté. She says you can use it all over the body. I don't, I just keep it for that. And then I'm really well moisturized and well protected. Next up, I want something that's going to give me a tiny bit of coverage. I don't want too much coverage in the summer because putting on a lot of makeup and powder, it'll sit in my wrinkles and I think it's sort of quite aging. So I want to have something very, very light. So what I use is, back to Sunshine Botanicals, is the Total Eclipse BB Cream. This is an extraordinary product. Why? Because it's so light. It's like a light mousse. It has a light mousse-like texture. So that goes on. It's not putting more heaviness on my skin. As I said, it's feathery light. So that just goes on my face and my neck. It gives me a tiny bit of color, just evens out skin tone a little bit. And the shade of it is very forgiving for honestly, for virtually all skin tones. It works beautifully. It just sort of blends in. And lots of other lovely ingredients in here. Very soothing ingredients, anti-inflammatory ingredients. So that goes on next and gives me just a tiny bit, just the right amount of coverage. Finally, the next thing, because I don't want to be spending hours layering things on, but I do want to make sure that I'm protected for the day. And I also want to take off a little bit of shine, because I do get a little bit of shine, particularly on my forehead. So I do like the powder sunscreen brushes. There's a couple of different brands that I use interchangeably, but this one I just picked up, which is SPF 35 by Supergoop, and it's called the Resetting Powder. And it's so easy just to pop in your purse. So first thing in the morning, after I've done what I've just showed you, then I'll just get a little bit of that powder. You almost don't have to look in the mirror, and I'll just go over my, my forehead, my nose, wherever there's a little bit of shine, just to reset, to take the shine off. Then what I love about these little powder brushes, as I go through the day, it's in my purse. I can just take it out. I virtually don't even need to look in a mirror. I can just sit in the car, pop a little bit more on. I know that it's taking off the sheen and the shine, but it is protecting me. I'm just layering in more layers of, UVA, UVB protection. So just love it, cannot live without a little powder. Next thing is, so I go through the day and I always wear a hat as well if I'm outside, if I'm on vacation, always. Now let's talk about the evening. So actually, before we talk about evening, let's talk about moisturizing all over your body. So my absolute favorite moisturizer by a long way, all over body moisturizer is Essentiel by Adele. Adele was a hand and foot model. So she had to have close-ups on her hands and her feet. And so she formulated this beautiful, beautiful product. And it is moisture, and she says it's for face, body, face, hands, and body. And you can use it on your face. If there was just one product you took to a desert island, it should probably be this. But I love to use it on my arms and my legs. I love to use it as a body moisturizer. And again, beautiful natural essential oils, completely non-toxic, gorgeous ingredients in there. And she does smaller little bottles as well, which are great to pop in your purse. So as you're going about your day, because again, postmenopausal women, you will notice probably, unless you live somewhere very, very humid, that you are getting dry and you'll need to just keep reapplying. You really do need to pay attention to that. Make sure that you're always hydrating, you're always moisturizing your skin. So that is beautiful. Okay, now the evening. So when it comes to the evening, in the summer particularly, when I'm using these sunscreens and these powder set, sunscreens, you are going to have to cleanse properly. In fact, really well. And this is where the Sunshine Botanicals double cleanse system comes into play, like nobody's business. So Emily Fritchie, who is the formulator of Sunshine Botanicals, and she is absolutely extraordinary, she's a holistic esthetician, her big thing is this double cleanse process. And the absolute can't live without product from virtually everybody I know who I've introduced to this is first off, the pre-cleanse and detox. So this product melts away dirt, grime, grease, makeup, the whole 9 yards, literally melts it off your skin. So you need a dime-sized amount in the palm of your hand, add a little bit of warm water, massage it really, really well into your skin. Then I use a hot face cloth to take it off, rinse again, and then you're ready for step 2. And if you're using a step 2 of one of Sunshine Botanicals products, there's a number of different cleansers that you could choose from, depending on your skin type. So if you're inflamed, if you have rosacea, if you're dry, if it's anti-aging, she has a lot of different cleansers. I love the Cleanse and Clear Texture Refining Cleanser. If I use the pre-cleanse and detox and then this, afterwards my skin feels like glass. Okay, then next thing is I'm going to moisturize. And so for moisturizer, if I'm keeping it really simple, I could just use the Essential for my nighttime skin moisturizer. So really lovely, light, keeping it simple for the summer, and particularly if you're traveling and you take a little travel version of this. Finally, let's quickly talk about hair. So I really need to protect my hair in the summer when we're, going on vacation, I'm on the pool, I'm in and out, and the hot sun beating down. I do wear a hat, but nonetheless, I really want to protect my hair. And I advise that you do the same. Our hair can get thin, broken, more brittle, when we're older. So I love Evolve H. Evolve H, you've probably heard me talk about it before. And if you're new to me, my videos, I've done other hair care videos, but Evolve H is an incredible brand. So when I met the formulator, Boris, everything changed with my hair care. And he actually came to an event that I did in Los Angeles a few years ago, and he just blew everybody away because he's been in the hair care business for some 35 years, and he really explained why a lot of these products that say that they're anti-frizz or moisturizing or conditioning, they actually just weigh your hair down because it just leaves this residue in your hair. So I switched to their Ultra Shine line for shampoo, conditioner, and everything else, and never have I looked back. My hair is beautifully cleansed, it's light, it's moisturized. My stylist said my hair has never, ever, ever been healthier since I've been using these products. So that's the shampoo and the conditioner. But I reached out to Boris and I said, Boris, what should I use for protecting my hair? So he said that the Smart Start leave-in conditioner, which I use anyway, will protect you from heat, from UVA, UVB. So you spritz this all the way through. I pay a little bit more to the middle and ends of my hair. Then I get a dry brush so that I brush it through, and it's really evenly distributed, and then I'm actually good to go. So if I'm on vacation, I can just let it air dry. I will need a little bit of something else. And if I'm going to dry my hair with a hairdryer or use hot tools, then I definitely will need a little bit of something else, which is where the Evolve, the standard hair oil comes in. And I'm obsessed with this hair oil. You need a tiny bit. It's a delicate, beautiful scent. So little 1 pump, or even sort of half a pump actually, in the palm of your hand. Rub it through the middle and ends of your hair before you style if you're using hot tools. And if you are air drying, which in the summer a lot of us want to do, I do when I'm on vacation, I'm certainly not going to sit there blow drying my hair. What's absolutely stunning about this is that I can pop that through and my hair will not frizz, and it smells lovely and it protects my hair. So this is absolutely lovely. And the other product of theirs that I love, if you want something that's perhaps a tiny bit lighter, is the polishing balm. And this is good for every single day, and it's a lovely finishing balm. So if you have styled your hair, I've used a curlers, I've used hair, curling tongs and hairdryer and whatnot, and I just want a light, really light polishing balm. This is the one that I'll use, all by Evolve H. And Evolve H has different lines. They have a volumizing line as well, and they have products for, thinning hair. So just go check them out because they are an absolutely wonderful, wonderful non-toxic brand. So those are the products that I am using, and I haven't done a beauty product video forever. If you're new to my channel, check out some of my other videos. I am a board certified nutritionist, so really for me, aside from the first step is nourishing ourselves from the inside out. That's where really beautiful skin starts, with really what you're eating and what you're drinking and how you're hydrating yourself from the inside out. And then we go to products. So go check out some of my other videos, and I will see you next time.